to get to this Texas A&M line.
Yeah.
Where is Texas A&M, Alabama?
Oh,
because this line, it was dropping, and we joked earlier this week that maybe it was dropping because LT is calling for the Texas A&M upset. But as several people continue to point out over there, there's a big buzz out there about a possible practice injury that you guys have some reporting on.
I saw this open at 4, Alabama 4. I don't know where you officially saw it open.
I mean, I saw a 7.5 out there.
Okay. Alabama is a 1.5-point favorite at this moment at MyBookie.ag with a total of 46. And I asked you yesterday, is there a chance this flips around to A&M favored? It is keeps dropping, but you still don't think there's a chance of that?
Well, I haven't heard this until yesterday. There's rumblings that Milroe was hurt in practice, and I would think that with some of the connections we have, that we would have heard a little bit more on that. But there is a reason this number is really not only the side dropping to 1.5, but that total has dropped 4 points this week.
Yep.
So that tells you something internally is going on.
There was a question in the chat room. Matt, any truth to the rumor Milroe, all caps, hurt at practice this week? I will say somebody reached out to me with that rumor yesterday. I had not heard it up until that point. I went to the people that I trust the most, and to a man, they have all said there is no truth to that. They could be wrong, okay? I'm not saying there's no truth to it, but I am telling you, Dunaway, when we get stuff like that about Alabama football, there are a handful of people that I know that I can go to that have rarely, if ever, led me wrong. In fact, one of them is the guy, you were at the coaches show at the time, but there was a guy that told us, Lance, that Jalen Milroe was not playing against South Florida, that it was going to be
Tyler Butler was getting
the start. And that person told us that. I went to him yesterday, and he said, nope, I can't find anybody that tells me he's hurt. I went to another person that I trust, especially on the injury front. Nope. I've heard nothing about Milroe being hurt. Even deeper with some, shared contacts. Nope. I cannot find anybody that says I'm not supposed to say anything but. And I'm telling you, these are people that historically
would say, I'm not supposed to say anything but.
Yes, have trusted me with information like that, or have trusted Lance or you with information like that. I cannot find anybody that will verify that.
And I think Matt continued over in the chat room that John Murray, I think, is the guy from Las Vegas. It is a hot rumor. I'll be blunt about it. Furman was one of the ones that reached out to me yesterday. That's how hot the rumor is in Vegas. Is that Furman texted me. He's like, hey, it is hot out here that Milroe is hurt. Have you heard anything? And I told Todd, I said, I've already been asked today, and I'm checking on it right now. Let me get back to you. So Furman had heard it out in Vegas and was reaching out to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, if Milroe, for whatever reason, doesn't play in this game, I mean, it could get away from him.
If you go back and watch, and I think the rumor is it's a hamstring, right? That's
the rumor that Furman had heard, yes.
If you go back and watch the long touchdown run early in the game, he starts to slow up in the last 4 yards, and that would mean he played the rest of the game if he hurt it on that run. But he throttles it down inside the 5-yard line. If you go back and watch that, he doesn't reach back and grab it or anything. Yeah. And then others are saying it looked like he got hurt on the touchdown when the ball popped out after he was in the end zone.
Yeah.
The buzz has been it was a practice injury.
Yeah.
But so far, according to our reporting, none of that is true.
All right, Rocky, can we hear from Scott real quick? Because he says in the chat room, not that this means anything at all, but quarterbacks are not in the practice video that Alabama released. How often is that the case, though, Scott, that quarterbacks aren't in it?
Usually they'll put a few throws in there, but I wouldn't read a whole lot.
No.
That. I mean, there have been other clips this season that didn't feature quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, Scott, why would you even bring that up if there have been others?
He said don't read anything into it.
But I mean, here's this fact out there, but don't read anything into it. Well, then, but why are you putting it out?
I'm just presenting the information, Jim.
This could be. Scott could be working for the Tide. This could be a misinformation campaign by Alabama.
Well, that's a better chance he works with the Cubs than he works with the Tide.
It could be misinformation. It could be
that's a toss-up.
It could be let's get this out there, and then now, hey, we'll really fool them. We're not going to put quarterbacks in the practice video. Yeah. We got Jimbo. His head's Jimbo's head's already spinning. Let's make it spin a little bit more.
Wait. This is why I love Alabama fans right here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and read it now. Are you about to read Michael's?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were about to read Michael's. This is why I love Alabama fans. Ty Simpson's okay. I have faith in him.
He looked great on that 2-point conversion.
There is not a more optimistic fan base before the game kicks than Alabama fans.
RTD4 said, I've seen 0 national guys pick Bama. Does that not make you hesitate about picking A&M?
It does feel like the world's on A&M right now.
I've seen 7 different picks that I've counted today, and 6 have got Alabama, and one's got A&M, national guys.
Well, Josh Pate is A&M with you. So
Okay.
you and Josh are on A&M.
So that's still 6-3. And I'm not a national guy, so 6-2.
Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah.
I think you're very national.
I think you're national.
It does feel like the overwhelming.
Oh, did you say national? Irrational.
Irrational.
Yeah, I get them confused.
It does feel like the overwhelming feeling is A&M has a legit shot or will win this game. Am I wrong about that?
I mean, I don't know.
I know he has.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Alabama's had a dominant defense at times, but this offense is really shaky, especially the offensive line. You're playing in Kyle Field. Again, I've never been there. Everybody I've talked to said it's one of the best atmospheres in college football. This team, this is their season. This is A&M's season. And that place is going to be juiced up.
We just play the other side of it. Isn't this Alabama's season also?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I'm just not surprised this game's around to pick it. I'm just not.